That's right. We got Max Eberle and King Kong right now, and the toss is in Max's favor. Who do you like here? Bernardo's got kind of a sentimental, attachment to this event.
I gotta like Max in this match.
No, I gotta like Max. Actually, I played Max day before this event started, and he got the break down like almost immediately. Playing a soft, slow cut break, left English, or just a little outside English.
That's what they've been playing on the diamond bar tables. If you see the U.S. bar table, it's like a medium speed break.
Yeah.
And you might not even see 3 balls get past the side pocket on the break.
Yeah, but in particular, this break's important because the 9 is actually being spotted on the head spot and not the 1 ball.
Yeah, so now you got to hit him a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you see,
he's doing all right. Cue ball's flying a little bit, and he's a little messed up on the 2 ball.
He'll play safe here.
Or he'll roll out.
Yeah.
And Bernardo Chavez, also known as King Kong.
That's how I know him. If you would have told me his real name, I wouldn't know who you're talking about.
You mean you walked up to him and said,
"Hey, King Kong,
what's your name?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm King Kong."
No, that's just what I call him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm having some fun here. It's a good venue. A lot of familiar faces and some new faces in the house, so it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, well, you haven't seen me here before, have you, Lenny?
No.
And I haven't seen you here before.
Yeah. This is the first time streaming outside of California, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you for noting that. And it's actually first time with you and I in the box together.
Yeah. We've been side by side streaming in California Billiard Club before.
That's right, for the last year's West Coast Challenge.
We've shared bandwidth.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We shared bandwidth.
Yeah.
I think you got the edge on that one that year. But next year, I've been practicing my bandwidth. I've been doing my bandwidth drills.
Yeah. That room's not that bad to stream out of. It's all right.
Oh, the CBC is a great room. I just did the Chet there.
Yeah.
Did the Chet. We had Boosty and Jason Shaw in the finals.
Chris is a great room owner. I heard it's something about, the room possibly moving, but I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I just know that there are desires to move, I think.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, what was that there?
He banked the 2 ball.
Was it a 2-rail bank?
No, just a 1 rail straight back.
Okay.
He's got the 4-5 combination here.
Max Eberle, I want to thank him. He actually put me up for the first couple days when I came into town.
Yeah.
So, and he's an old friend, but also, King Kong is somebody I've admired over 20 years.
Oh, yeah. He's been long known in California as being one of the top shortstops, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I would say, he's top shortstop. That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah.
Well,
I would have to say that.
He's not a professional player in the aspect that you see him playing, winning U.S. Opens, but he gets the money,
Scary monster.
Yeah. Max is coming off a great win, winning the straight pull there and at Derby.
Yeah, that's right.
10-footer, right? I think he beat Dennis Ercolo in the finals.
In the final match, yeah.
So he's riding high right now,
Now, how did that actually? I wasn't clear on the total format of that event. Did they actually have to play other opponents, or did they just have to end up with the highest run by the end of it, and then the 2 highest finaled off with each other?
They have the, the high run competition where you get to, you get so many chances, but that was actually a tournament.
They paid $200 a chance or something, or $100 a chance?
Something like that, $50, whatever it was, to take a chance at it, right? But it was actually a tournament, a smaller tournament, but all the players that were in it were top players. So, Max played great.
Max Eberle versus Bernardo Chavez, a.k.a. King Kong. Score is currently 1-0 in a race to 6. And this is from the one-loss side. Max Eberle actually losing to Donnie Branson in his first match of the day yesterday.
Max has got a great mental game. He's a real solid player and doesn't let too much stuff bother him. It's important. He's got a book out called it's Zen Pool, right? Yeah. I actually own it. To be honest with you, I picked it up from California Bitter Club.
I own one of the first manuscripts of it when he was first, publishing the book, and signed it for me and everything. I'm gonna hold on to that for a while.
Yeah,
it is a good book. It's a collection of his articles from several years ago.
It's a pretty good break there.
Wide open rack.
Oh yeah.
This is how you want to break, and this is how you want to end up on the break.
Well, from the angle here, we have a little funny angle where we're at, but it looks like, he can cut the 2 in the top left corner.
Yeah.
And 3 in the side, and he's got a natural angle to come down for the 4 next. Well, he's playing in the right-hand corner. Yeah.
Well, he's out of line. He's out of line.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, wait a minute. I think he can see it.
I think he can see the edge of it.
But
the cue ball might bump the 5 or the 9 here if he's not careful. He's looking at it.
That's quite often the case, though. The shot after the break is always the hardest, in 9-ball, that is. He's kicking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't see it.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough of it. So now,
I made the 6.
Well,
that's just how 9-ball is, man. That's the game that we're playing here.
Yeah,
right?
but I half expect him to play that on purpose, to tell you the truth, because he knows those kicks. That was a a long rail, short kick. He knows where the cue ball is going to go after that.
Yeah.
Well, he can estimate.
I don't know. I think sometimes on the bar table you just got to swing at it. You know what I mean? Because good things can happen. It's a small table. Balls are, all over the table.
I agree. That was probably the other half of that
he's
play.
Probably just, let me take a chance. Soft kick at it. Unless you got a safety in mind, forget about it.
Well, lucky or not, Max is making it look real good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The guys who were betting on King Kong are not too thrilled, Took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah.
He doesn't look too thrilled either.
Actually, I would imagine at least over an hour ago they said, "Oh, he has to play Max."
Yeah, right.
They're always going to pray for a lucky draw, right?
Oh yeah, luck of the draw in a lot of tournaments for these guys,
Oh yeah.
And there was a lot of upsets in this tournament. I couldn't believe that some of the guys.
Jason Shaw.
Well, yeah. Look at a lot of the guys that some top players lost to. I've never even heard their names before.
Yeah, and Jason Shaw losing to Adam Roberts.
So I think it's pretty amazing.
I just met Adam this weekend, and Max Eberle losing to Donnie Branson. Now, locally, I hear he's actually pretty popular.
But it's bar table 9-ball, anybody's game, And racking that 9-ball on the spot is huge.
That changes the game a lot.
We're gonna see less packages.
The British people that are here, the Europeans that are here, like Darren and Jason Shaw and Lee Brett, they think they've got this break down, but I don't know. I'm not even seeing them run packages.
I've seen less packages here. What's the most you've had on the TV table?
We had a 3-pack, and I think it was by Mitch Ellerman.
Yeah.
And I will also tell you that Mitch Ellerman had a 5-pack on the table behind us, unstreamed.
Wow. Mitch Ellerman versus Stevie Moore, right? That was 3-pack?
No. Yes, that was the first 3-pack that we had with Stevie Moore, yes.
Okay.
No, this is not alternate break in the chat room. This is winner break format, loser racks. And Max Eberle has won the first game in a race to 6. This is Daniel Busch. You're watching POVPOOL, and we're watching the second day of the Andy Mercer 23rd Annual Memorial Andy Mercer Tournament here, the 9-ball event that happens every year here in Las Vegas at the Rum Runner
How many years
Lounge.
has it been going on?
23 years since
That's unbelievable, huh?
like 88 or 90.
Unbelievable.
90, I don't know. Do the math.
Yeah.
91, I think.
Yeah.
But that's great,
Mitch Ellerman is a fantastic player. He's a U.S. bar table champion.
Yeah, Mitch is actually, after seeing his last matches, to beat Stevie Moore like that 6'2", running a 3-pack, and then I'm trying to remember who he played to run a 5-pack. Names escaped me, but he ran a 5-pack today.
Max is waiting, I think, for the next table. Guy was shooting a shot. He's real respectful and stayed out of his line of view, and
Yeah.
we got plenty of time here. This rack is sitting really pretty for him.
Yeah, this is a road map. He should be.
Should be
this is
3-0.
stop.
Yeah.
Really, it should be 3-0 here, very quickly.
I just don't want to have an angle to go into the 9 or anything,
Bernardo, I have to say, I know Bernardo a little bit. I've sweated him a lot, and his demeanor is actually real good right now. Bernardo's sitting there. Usually we see him fidget a little bit and get a little impatient, but he's staying. Well, there he goes. Right?
Yeah. See, he'll have
he's staying relatively still.
He'll come around 2 rails probably after the 8. Yeah, 2 rails off the 8 to the 9, no problem.
Meanwhile, we have other matches in session right now. Trez Kane playing Joey Chin. The score is 0-0. Joey Chin breaking. And we also have Adam Roberts playing Sean Lane.
Joey Chin? I don't know him.
Joey Chin's a shortstop from Southern California.
All right, well,
probably about my speed or Johnny Kang's speed,
well, I'll put a beer on Trace.
Against me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, sounds good. All right.
There you go, man.
Because I got the Phoenix guy, you got the California guy.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just do it that way. Sean Lane playing Adam Roberts right now. Score is 5-4. Sean Lane in the lead against Adam. Adam's lovely wife looking on and keeping her fingers crossed. Also, we got Ramin Bakhtari playing Dave Gomez. Score there is 4-4. And correction, 5-4. Ramin just making the 9-ball. Fourth rack here between Max Eberle and Bernardo. King Kong Chavez. Max to break. The score here, 3-0 in a race to 6.
Oh, yeah. Max is real dominant,
Yeah. I'll ask you again. Who do you like here?
Yeah, right. Max is just, he's just,
How many shots have we seen any innings get exchanged yet? We saw a push out, didn't we? We saw a rollout.
And Max, got hooked that one and he crapped the ball in. But you know what? He's playing good. Good things are going to happen. And he hasn't missed a ball. He probably won't miss a ball this set.
I just realized,
Yeah, you guys out there watching, if you want to contribute to POV, there's a link in the chat. I know you guys have been enjoying this. Daniel is here, and this is not an easy job. He's working hard.
That's right. And Lenny Marshall, of all people, knows.
Oh, I know what time. The time that goes into it, and it's not just the setup and the, doing the commentary and everything else. It's just traveling, promoting it online. It's a lot of work.
What about getting to know the players?
Oh yeah. There's so much that goes into it that people don't realize. They think you're just putting up a camera and you're sitting around. That's not how it works. I wish it was that simple.
Yeah. I wish it was too.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll take it one step further. I thought it was that simple.
Yeah. No, it's not.
I learned very quickly.
No. If you had to sit in this booth and commentate every match for this whole tournament, you would go crazy. You got to have people who. That's why when you're at this event, like someone like Daniel or even myself, when we're at an event, if you want to come and do some commentary, we're more than happy to have you. Keep your language clean and
100%.
Just have fun with it.
100%. I advocate that. In fact, I invite people to come to the Rum Runner Lounge right now. Say hi to their friends.
Yeah.
And those come out here.
Yeah.
Tell the bartender
right?
you want to know where Daniel Busch is. They'll point you in the right direction. Give a shout out to your favorite, your friends, your family. Represent Las Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Come on out to the Rum Runner and do that.
Oh yeah.
And we mean that from the heart.
I mean, this place is packed.
That's a standing order.
Oh, yeah. This place is packed. It's got tons of great pool players in it and fans, and it's cool. It's a cool atmosphere here.
So Lenny, you've been going back and forth to Vegas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I live actually right around the corner from this place. So
got a spot now, huh?
Oh yeah. I got a place right around the corner. There's 2 Rum Runners in Vegas. There's a small one, which is like walking distance from my place.
I heard about that.
This one's right down the street, so, 3. Okay, I've just been corrected, 3 of them. Where's the other one?
Boulder Highway?
Boulder Highway is the other one. And the other one's on Desert Inn and Mojave, I believe.
Okay. I'll have to go and visit.
Oh, yeah, it's a smaller place, but still a cool spot.
Yeah.
There's Max. We're talking. He's going up 4-0.
Yeah, while we're at it, King Kong, one of the railbirds, Rocky over here, just said, King Kong's over there squirming, and that's exactly the observation I told you about.
Oh yeah.
I normally, when King Kong starts losing, he starts a squirming, and we're 17 minutes into this match.
Hey, it's tough to sit
4-0.
Still. I mean, 4-0, he's been sitting still, pretty still.
Yeah.
He got to squirm a little.
It's getting to the point where
he just wants to shoot pool. He wants to play a little too.
Oh yeah.
He came here to play pool. He didn't want to sit
not to rack.
Watch this guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, the guy from this tournament, he's out. He loses, he's out. It's a loser side match. So.
Yeah. No. The way this set is being handled by Max right now.
Max looks real focused. I mean, I look in his eyes. He's focused. He don't care about nothing else but playing pool right now.
2 ball down, or was it 7 ball? I think 7 ball went down.
I mean, he's just gonna focus on making the 1, the 2s, in a decent spot. He's not gonna get bad on it. He can't get hooked. He's just got to make the ball. That's all he's focusing on, is pocketing the ball.
Yeah, he's not avoiding. There's no scratch to avoid. There's no just make the ball.
I mean, all these shots for him are like this shot here to get on the 4 is no problem.
Boy, he brought him there.
Well, Bernardo's still doing a real good job here of just,
he's relaxing.
His side of the street is clean. I'm telling you, he's not doing anything silly or. Not that I'm insinuating he would. He's just being a good opponent. I want him to get a chance to shoot.
Yeah, I'd like to actually see that he can play some pool.
Oh, King Kong.
I know he can play, but I mean, we haven't gotten to see him. I mean, Max has just been holding him down.
Bernardo didn't get that name for climbing buildings and swinging in the jungle. Tough back cut. This is probably the toughest shot for Max.
Oh yeah, and he's got to get shape where he doesn't get funny, because the 6, the 8's in between the 5 and the 6. So.
Oh well, he's real nice here.
He's got to cut this, and he's got to maybe come up and down the table unless he can bump into the ball, which I'm not even going to try that.
I think he can spin. I think he can spin,
Spin the
off
5?
the 5 and bump to the 8 and use that as a stopper for a perfect shot on the 6.
He's got to be careful. But he should be fine. Even if he bumps the 9, he's perfect. You know, if he goes into the 9, I'll have the 6. Yep, he's okay. He bumped the 8 on the wrong side, but he can cut this in. He's all right. It's a bar table.
Yeah, he did bump the 8, but not. It is difficult, like you said.
Yeah. But he should be able to cut this in without much trouble. But Max is very composed. See, there's a guy.
Yeah, he's
on the
waiting
table
for
shooting.
Ramin. He's waiting for Ramin to finish shooting.
Letting him shoot, you know.
He's over there shooting on table 2. Shooting the 5. Somebody's saying they should warm up King Kong's car. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, because I don't know how well King Kong is playing today. I know he's had a match, or has he not had a match? No, he hasn't had a match yet. This is his first match from the 1 loss.
How many players are left in this, Daniel, you think?
Well, we started with 64.
Yeah.
We've lost probably
more than half.
12 or 16 of the
Really?
38 players, of the 48. Yeah, probably 24 of the 48 players that we needed to. We probably have a quarter of the 1 loss field to go. Probably about 18 to 24 more players. I hope it's got to be less. You ask all the hard questions, Lenny.
Yeah, right. That's the ones I need the answers to. Are the hard questions.
Yeah.
So Max is about to go up 5-0 here. Yeah. I mean,
wow.
He's playing really good.
Yeah, Bernardo just
I mean, you can never
stepping
count
along.
Him out. You can never count him out on the bar table, because if Max scratches here, he's liable to run the setup. This guy's capable. It's just getting the opportunity.
That's true.
It's not like other games where, you know, we go bowling, we each have our same chance, or, you know, we're playing pool.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a chance.
Well, the tournaments are real tough, you know, because you got to play like it's your last set you're ever going to play. That, you know. Pool is also sort of a game for wagering, but when you're wagering, you can always flip the coin again.
Oh, yeah.
Say, okay, who's going to break? Let's play this again. Let's try it again.
It's like that saying, you never beat me, I just ran out of money.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're in tournament, it's a different story. You only get a certain amount of chances.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So here we are, 5-0 here on the second day of the Mercer Memorial Tournament. The 9 almost going in.
He's
shot on the 1.
Look at this table.
This is a 6-0 shutout. Maybe our first shutout of the whole event.
He's just gotta come back for the 2 ball on the side, and that's. I mean, this table is laying so nicely. Wow.
Yeah, maybe the hardest part of this is the 4 to the 5 because the 4's buried in the pocket.
Yeah.
There, the bottom right corner pocket, but there's always a chance, you know, one could roll off or get bad shape, but other than that, he should be all right.
I'm really glad you came out and did this tournament, you know, because nobody's ever gotten to really see it, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, you know, people outside of Vegas or people who aren't diehard fans, you know, they haven't gotten to see this tournament, you know? So it's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah, thank you very much. Lenny, I mean, my question to you really is, how come it wasn't you? Because you've been here several months already.
To be honest with you, I'm a non-smoker, and it's really tough for me to handle
this is a smoking venue.
You know? And I've done Pool Sharks before. I've streamed in there, and you know, and I spent quite a bit of time in there where I spent, you know, 12 hours of streaming in Pool Sharks, and Pool Sharks is worse than it. This isn't as bad. I can deal with it.
Well, they've done something to they've improved their ventilation here, is what I'm hearing from the
Pool Sharks is tougher with the smoke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
and
the smoking is quite brutal for me. So
a quick update for you too, by the way. Adam Roberts has defeated Sean Lane, knocking Sean Lane out of this event. Final score Six to four. No, Hill. It was Hill. 6-5.
Max and I were talking about doing some streaming from. Well, it was a good match there. Congrats to Max Eberle for taking it down.
Wow.
I was actually talking with Max about doing some streaming out of maybe Best Billiards, perhaps, when he gets down with some players or anybody who has action.
Yeah.
From Best Billiards, because there's smoking in there, but it's really only a few people smoke. It seems like
the ceilings are higher.
Oh yeah, it really helps, and so we'll probably have some action matches coming out of there. And
well, I definitely look forward to seeing that.
I think it'd be pretty cool to get some of the guys who are here in town. When they're playing at Best Billiards, we're gonna probably have some pro gambling matches out of Best Billiards.
Oh, that's great.
That's the spot,
Well, who knows? I might be cruising through. I might try to steal the microphone from you. While
you're always welcome.
So with that, guys, I want to congratulate Max Eberle for basically pulling off the first shutout of this event. 6-0 unfortunately against one of the monsters of this event, who has played almost every year. Let us not forget and have big time props for Bernardo King Kong Chavez.
So your next match is John Kutcher and Al Lawrence. That's what I see up there.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know if
both Las Vegas guys.
Yeah, and one of them makes kind of cool cues once in a while.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get into this next match: John Kutcher and Southwest's Al Lawrence coming up right here.
Is Darren just practicing over